There we go. Okay. I'm not sure if you guys saw the first couple of seconds really there, but the like OBS was not connecting to YouTube again. But okay. Part 2 of the launch day stream. I don't have that much time to stream right now, unfortunately. I've got invited to do some stuff with some of my family. So, yeah, I've got to kind of make this quick.
Find out if Mr. Von Bach survived. I'm picking up signals from a couple
But, yeah, so it's been like 4 hours now since I streamed a little bit earlier. And, I took a nap, or I guess like actually went to sleep kind of, and then, oh god, there's so many menus. Okay, took a nap, woke up now, and the game seems to be working a little bit better now, which isn't that surprising. There's been like 4 hours, so they had some time to probably work on stuff and get the servers all up. And I'm not totally sure, but it also seems that my stream is a little more stable now. I think part of the issue before was that I think part of the issue was that the game was sending like too much data, or like needing too much data, and that was messing with the stream bitrate. So yeah, but now we are not still stuck in the tutorial area either, which is good. I was a little worried about that, but we'll be going, if I remember right, we go to the ship here, and then we go to like the camp that they have set up, and then that's kind of where the game lets you loose. Like I said, I don't have a ton of time to like actually play right now, but yeah, we'll see.
Lucky to be alive. Crash is horrible.
I wanted to do some sort of follow-up. It's so cool to like experience day one Defiance again, though, in a lot of ways. Like, it was however many years ago that I was doing the same thing like after school one day, and I remember trying to figure out how to get my red Challenger and stuff. So it's cool to be doing this again, even though like I'm kind of rushing through it a little bit. But yeah, got another seat. Where's Von Bach? If I remember right, you can play, you can replay missions in Defiance, so maybe I should try to, maybe I should try to, like, do a playthrough of the campaign of this eventually, especially because, like, who knows how long Defiance will even be, like, up for. Fox has been pretty open about that they're not even sure if this is going to be, like, a permanent, like, a fixture to their game library. But, yeah, like, when the crew was gonna shut down, I went and I did, videos on all of the, single-player missions, and those videos actually did really well, too, because people wanted to see the campaign, especially after it shut down. So, I think that might be a good idea for this, too, although I'm not sure if I'll be able to capture the tutorial levels. But that being said, I've kind of streamed those, so. I don't see much to investigate here. I think there is still a little bit of lag right now, just because some of these things that are like occurring in the game seem to be a little delayed from like when characters are like saying stuff and everything, but ooh. Yeah, there's some serious lag. But at least I think I'm playing now for longer than I was able to play earlier, and my stream isn't dropping like 2,000 frames. I don't know for sure if this will be like a consistent thing on the channel, like if I'll stream Defiance a lot more or anything like that. But I do enjoy it. I just don't really have like a great setup for it right now. Even though I'm able to play it at like 1080p, and think this is only like 30 FPS, even though it says 60 in the game. But that could just be because of like where I'm located, or just because like how the game works. F's in the chat. I saw some other people. I saw some other people streaming the game throughout the day today, so. Well, while we're waiting for the game to catch up with itself, there's probably some other things we can take a look at that we weren't able to earlier. Ooh, the Defiance store. I've been curious about, oh, well, I guess, is there anything in the store? Or maybe the store is still locked because I haven't really gotten through, like, the full tutorial yet. Ah, my daily Arc Hunter reward. Don't know what I got. Oh, 1770. I think that's, is that script? There's a couple different currencies. No, I think that's script. There's multiple currencies in this game. I think there's like 3 or 4 of them. But you can earn most of them without spending money, from what I remember. Cool. Nothing popping up in the store. Have I investigated this spot yet? No, apparently not. This what I'm trying to do is I don't think there's actually objects that I have to interact with here. I think I just have to kind of be present, but I'm not seeing anything. So let's have to go up to the actual ship. I don't really remember. It's been so long ago since I played this initial mission of the game. And like even back then, if I remember it, there was some crazy lag. Said press P to go to, oh yeah, store doesn't have anything. Map. Yeah, Defiance has quite a big map. Oh, the thing's load back up. And it looks like they have some of the stuff that came in later, because the Silicon Valley area wasn't in the game originally, from what I remember. It was just the, like, north of San Francisco and then San Francisco itself. Let's see, have I investigated? Ah, now I can investigate. Yes, let us scan this body. Okay, maybe let us not do that, because now E isn't working. Oh, wait, bad guy. Broke, did. Oh, God. Hey, at least I am in the game this time, though. Why am I crouching? Things are happening slowly. The joys of day 1 gameplay, right? Oh, wait. Oh, he almost started to scan it. Come on, you can do it, bro. Come on, Wolf. Digital Defiance Wolf. Alright. Apparently not. What other menus can we look at? Goals. I don't have any right now. Intel? No. Oh, not again. It's funny because people are watching, but then like I can't actually really do that much in the game yet. So it's a reboot of earlier. So once I stop streaming now, which again is probably not going to be very long, like this is probably going to be like a 20 to 30 minute stream at most. I'm probably not gonna stream the game again today, but I've been doing a lot of streams on Mondays and Tuesdays, and then by then hopefully the game will be running better, and I'll probably play it a little bit off a stream. So by then, like, maybe I could do like an actual, like, pretty good stream of it. Where am I now?
This is what I live for.
Oh my god, I'm all the way back here. Holy crap, and I still don't have a vehicle yet either. This is gonna take a minute. Yeah, I do also today want to make a video. I'll explain it a little bit on stream, I suppose. But, I decided to swap from Twitter to Blue Sky, finally. And I want to make a video explaining that. If you look at my old Twitter page, I explained it on there. Long story short, I reported something on Twitter that was very clearly against terms of service. It was like stuff that some spam bots were putting out. And, Twitter pretty much and I think it was something that was technically illegal too. And I put in reports for it, and Twitter emailed me back and said, no, there's nothing wrong here. So I was like, yeah, that's it. Like, I'm done with X. So I made a Blue Sky account last night, which is part of why I didn't get that much sleep, because I had to set that all up, and then I went and like followed everybody that I follow on Twitter that also has Blue Sky accounts. So yeah, I want to make a video just kind of talking about that a little bit, because I want to advertise the fact that I have a Blue Sky account now, and then also just kind of talk about some of my frustrations a little bit with Twitter. Hey, there we go. Now we can scan. Alright, scan that. There we go. Not Mr. Von Bach, VVI employee 130. Not good.
That's not good.
I probably don't have to read this. From what I saw earlier when I looked at the stream recordings, you guys can hear the game perfectly fine, even if I can't hear it that well.
This is the
Head of the security team.
If he didn't make it, then what hope does Mr. Von Bach have?
Ah, are we under fire?
Cover me!
I'd like to get an assault rifle soon too. I preferred those in general when playing Defiance before. There's another type of weapon too that I want to try to get. I don't remember what they're called, but there's this one class of weapon in this game that they recharge, and you can use them to attack enemies and to heal yourself. So those are really, really, really useful, especially in situations like during missions where you might run out of ammo, because they don't need ammo, they just recharge. And the whole thing with how you can use them to heal yourself and attack enemies too, it's really good.
This is not Mr. Von Bach's body.
Oh my god.
This is a tragedy.
300.
I'm estimating the death count to be at least 300. Whether Mr. Von Bach is alive or dead, he doesn't appear to be near the crash site. I think we're going to need some assistance in finding him. I'm receiving an SOS from Captain Grant now. I'll patch it through.
Repeat. All unarmed and injured survivors, get to cover and stay put. We will find you. All combat-capable survivors, report to the emergency HQ at the New Freedom Rally Point. ASAP.
Hey, Arc Hunter. Did you get that E-Rep message? Meet me at the rally point.
Playing this now has kind of made me remember too just how much, like, I really do enjoy the lore of this game quite a bit. Like, I remember when I first got the game and like started playing it and stuff, I was kind of like indifferent towards the lore of it, but the lore of it is actually pretty dang cool when you think about it. Like the whole alien invasion, but it's not really an invasion, it's more like a refugee crisis, and like the way the Earth is terraformed and stuff. It's like not that hard to follow for kind of a like a sci-fi fantasy game. Yeah.
Repeat. The New Freedom has gone down. Heavy casualties suffered. Does anyone copy? Captain Grant, sir. The terraforming interference
Keep trying, Corporal. You keep talking to that thing until your voice gives out. Do you understand?
Sir.
I recognize you. You're one of Von Bach's Arc Hunters. But who are you? And what are you doing in my base of operations?
Name's Cass. Wait. Did you just say Von Bach?
As in Bombach Industries? The dude they call Death's Merchant? What exactly is going on
That's
here?
none of your concern, miss.
Sir, we have at least 200 confirmed dead, and nearly twice that injured. With no chance of evac, we don't have nearly enough medical personnel or supplies, sir.
Recon spotted a rundown medical center nearby. Send one of your men to shake it down for supplies.
Yes, sir.
Sir, hostiles on the ridge are sniping the rescue team. Unless they can get into the Strato in the next 35 minutes. Sir, survivors on decks 4 through 7 will likely burn alive.
That will not happen, Sergeant. Pull everyone back, but you tell those men trapped on the Strato that we will get them out.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Eisenhower. Those snipers used to be EMC. Just a bunch of bloodthirsty mutants now.
You're telling me that those things are Earth Military Coalition soldiers?
Yep. Apparently they didn't get the memo when that gig fell apart all those years ago. They think you're invading.
How do you know all this?
There's a lot of old EMC junk around here. The least of which is Project...
Yeah. Project Tranquility. I know all about it.
Humans and Votans living in perfect harmony. What a bunch of stucco.
Tranquility wasn't a combat operation. The mutants wouldn't have access to firepower capable of taking down a strato carrier.
Nope. You're on your own with that mystery.
You, listen. No matter how much it pisses me off, protecting your arrogant boss is critical to this mission. If you help me bring some sanity to this mess, we can work together to find him. All right, then. I need to get my rescue team into New Freedom immediately, so take care of those snipers. Where do you think you're going, miss? You're gonna tell me everything you know about this restricted area that you've been wandering around illegally.
Scruggy E-Rep.
All right. Let's see here. Still don't have a vehicle yet, though. Earth Republic Rescue Team. She's not reading this, is she? No, I don't think so. Earth Republic Rescue Team is being picked off by mutant snipers. Get to the ridge and take them out so the rescue team can access the New Freedom wreckage and evacuate those still trapped inside.
The rescue team can't move
Yes.
until you cross the valley and take care of the targets on
There's
that
quite a few
bridge.
players. I mean, it's like I was saying when I streamed like a couple hours ago. Defiance is a pretty solid game. I mean, it's one of those games where when you look at it, it wouldn't necessarily seem like anything like too exceptional, to be honest, but it just combines two things and does them very adequately that it actually does them very well together. With the whole MMO part and the third-person shooter part. Like, the third-person shooter aspects of the game, they're normal. They're not bad. They're just normal third-person shooter. The MMO parts of the game are kind of just normal. They're not really bad. But no other game really manages to combine those as well as Defiance does, I think. Yeah.
You will not survive!
And just the way that this game can handle, at least previously, as I think we're seeing today, a little bit of trouble with it, but the old version of the game, the way that it could handle massive numbers of players, massive numbers of players all in one spot, like attacking one enemy or whatever, like when arc falls and stuff happen, it's impressive. Where's the last ammo cache? Oh, no, it's exploding.
Target destroyed.
Oh, for a second the screen went black. I thought we got kicked again. One thing I have been having a little bit of trouble though consistently with is getting this game to stream properly. I'm having trouble getting my Elgato to like recognize it sometimes, and I sort of ran into this issue when I tested the stream the other day with Black Ops 2. I don't know why, but my Elgato just doesn't seem to want to recognize the IMAX like duplicated display thing, which is annoying. I've gotten it to work both times so far eventually, but it's annoying because I've also had to like mess with some of the settings, and I've had to mess with some of the settings, and that might kind of screw up some of the stuff with like when I stream PS5, so I'll probably have to mess with the settings again next time I stream PS5.
The rescue team is clear. They're heading into the New Freedom now.
Looks like you convinced Grant that us Ark Hunters can actually help out here. He said you can take one of the runners to get around. Pick it up at HQ on your way down. Otherwise, you're gonna need sturdier boots and a lot more guns.
Cool, I finally got myself an ATV waiting for me. So now, I can go do one of the things that I've been wanting to do, which is try to go to the Golden Gate Bridge and see if that giant robot is there, like when the game originally came out, or not. Probably take a little while, so we're going to be going for a little drive, and I don't know if I'll be able to do it entirely in this stream. But either way, I might record it or like stream it or something eventually if I don't finish that right now, because that is kind of halfway the other side of the map. So
Nice.
cool.
We have access to a runner now. You can use it
Yeah,
whenever
we
you
got
wanna
our
get around
ATV.
faster.
Nice.
One of my medics found some
Not my
supplies
Challenger,
before
but it is
medical
something
clinic,
for now.
But he said there's mutants crawling all over the place. Get him in there so we can get that gear.
God, I love the vehicle physics in this game. They're so silly. Cool. Now that we have a vehicle, we can actually get to traversing. So we are gonna go down here, and it'll also be cool to just kind of explore the map a little bit for those of you guys who maybe hadn't played the original. Oh. Okay. And it'll hopefully unlock some fast travel points too, which will be helpful in the future playing through the game, because fast travel can be really useful in Defiance just because the map is quite large.
There's a challenge nearby. These tests of skill will allow you to compare your
I can't believe I woke up
performance
at
with other
4:30 in the
archives.
morning to play this.
I detect a group of humans
That is
incoming.
crazy. I literally got like almost no sleep last night, but after I streamed the first bit, I got a good amount better of sleep. Got like 3 hours, so in total about 6 hours, which is still not like a ton, but that's not horrible. It feels like so much fun to play this game again. Although, you know, as I'm playing it though, I can't help but kind of think to myself, like, it really actually wasn't that long ago that this game shut down. Like, as much as I kind of missed playing it a little bit, I wasn't really like, I don't know, it doesn't feel like as exceptionally long as some other games. But, you know, I was talking earlier about the business model of Fox and like the idea of reviving old MMOs, and how kind of profitable it can be for the original developers and the like licensees of new games, or well, old new games revived. And I really hope that some more companies kind of try to do this type of stuff, because I think that there's a good opportunity to revive some of these older games. Like I was thinking earlier too, like imagine like if like I think sometimes some of the license holders are a little too picky about like who they sell their or who they license out their stuff to, because I was just thinking to myself, like, man, if there was some company that licensed Club Penguin or something, they could probably make bank. Yeah, but if you missed the first part of the stream, or if like the dropped frames were too bad to actually hear what I was saying, pretty much my theory on it earlier was I was saying that what I was saying was that with some of these older games, the licensing model of it is actually pretty smart because, like, you got to consider that the games have already probably made their profit. Like, the games have already been developed. Like, a lot of these MMOs and stuff already were developed, already have, like, years of content, etc. And the original developers and stuff made their money and made their profits and stuff. And then eventually, you know, when the games were, like, losing players, they gave up on them and stopped using them. But there's a lot of situations where these MMOs, like, they haven't done anything with the property. Like with Defiance here, literally nothing has been going on with Defiance for the past 2 years until now. So Gamingo, who I think owns Defiance now, from what I understand, they weren't making any money off of it. So then when Fox comes along and says, hey, we'd like to license this, you know, Gamingo is going to be making money off of something that they weren't making any money off of previously. And then Fox has a game that has already been fully developed, has years of content, etc., and you know, probably a kind of small but like sizable fan base, and so they're able to make money off of it that way. So I think that's kind of, I think that is the idea here, and I hope that Fox and other companies continue to do this type of thing, because there's a lot of good MMOs out there that have shut down that are fun. I'm thinking Fallen Earth too. Fallen Earth shut down and then Fallen Earth reopened. APB, I believe, was a similar situation like that a couple years ago, although I think APB may have re-shut down since then. I'm not sure which other ones. But it also prevents issues too with like private servers and stuff. You know, because if like it's another company that is licensing out this property, it's not going to be like a private server like Club Penguin has had issues with, where, you know, there's no real like professional backing. Fox is like an actual company, even though they are kind of small and not super well known. But you know, the game has a name to it. It's not just random people like that are doing this game that you don't really know like where they're from. I keep seeing like TV and like YT and stuff in people's usernames, and I wonder if other people are recording and streaming and stuff. I think so, although I was a little surprised when I looked at streams of Defiance. I didn't really see that many viewers on a lot of the streams. So I guess there's probably a lot of people that are just playing it, because I mean, this game is not that hard to run, so even if you don't have like a great computer, if you have a modern computer, you can probably play this. And also, I'd only checked on YouTube. I hadn't actually checked on Twitch, so I don't know how many people are possibly streaming over on Twitch. No, whoa, I got distracted trying to check chat, but I had to like bend my neck around the one screen. I think I mentioned before, the stream setup is kind of weird though. I had to like, I'm playing this on an iMac, and so there's like a screen in front of a screen, and yeah, it's a strange setup. You know, we have gotten pretty dang close to the Golden Gate Bridge with very few issues so far, which is good. Alright, got my text that I gotta start getting ready soon to go do some of the other stuff that I plan on doing today. So I'm gonna try to get to the Golden Gate Golden Gate Bridge very, very fast. It's only a kilometer away, and then I'm going to investigate if the robot's there, and then I'm gonna end the stream. So give me 1 second here. We are not that far away. I know in the Challenger, when I had the Challenger in this game before, I used to just kind of be able to just sort of cut across like fields and stuff, but I don't really think I can do that so much in this ATV. Oh, a little bit, I guess, actually. Cool. Only a couple hundred meters away. Ooh, robots. Yeah, I forgot that they were in this game. Scrappers. Although I don't remember Scrappers being on this side of the map previously. I remember them being in San Francisco, but I don't remember them being in like North Island area. I want to call it Oakland, but I guess it's like not technically Oakland. The game doesn't really portray it that way. So we gotta go down here. And then we can get on to the Golden Gate Bridge. And then we will see if the giant robot is there or not. I hope I'm not just going insane, but I fully remember this robot from like launch day of the game. So I want to see if it's still here. I'm in like I'm a little concerned that I'm gonna go on YouTube later and nobody's like there's not gonna be any videos about it. Nobody's gonna know what I'm talking about. But I am pretty convinced that this was a thing. However, I do not see it. Yeah. Looks like it is not there, so you can go straight to San Francisco right from the get-go. Well, I guess that kind of answers the question of what exact version of Defiance Fox has decided to use. It kind of seems like they're using like the newest version of Defiance, but that they just don't have like all of the content, but they're using like the last map version of the game. But anyway, I actually like legitimately need to get going. So I will see you guys later. Thank you for watching this short second part of launch day stream, and I'm glad the game actually worked this time. Yeah, I'll see you